Hello everybody out there, Chris here, and welcome back to another comic book review. Welcome back to another installment of Horror Corner. Michael.
Yes?
Stop playing with that and get over here.
That's right. I'm supposed to be over here. Hello. How you doing?
Yeah, Mike's here with me, and we are both reviewing today the exclusive digital comic of Alien Isolation. You can go up to the camera a little bit closer to show the picture.
They can see it.
For those of you that pre-ordered the Alien Isolation game, which comes out on both Xbox One and PlayStation 4 and Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, I believe, tomorrow. I believe it's all the systems. Anyway, whatever system it comes out for, it comes out for. Anyone who pre-ordered it, first of all, you got upgraded to the Nostromo edition. And with that, Dark Horse also gave an exclusive comic book, basically simply called Alien Isolation. It's exclusive for people who bought the game. It's not going to be on retail, digitally, physically, anyway. Probably it'll end up in a trade paperback at some point in the distant future, because all the exclusive stories at some point end up in compilation trade paperbacks. But for right now, it's exclusive, so if you didn't pre-order the game, if you didn't somehow get the code through Alien Isolation, you won't have this book. However, I felt the need to review it because I really enjoyed this book.
And I did as well because I read it.
So again, guys, this is exclusive. I'm sure somewhere along the line somebody will have it, or some book will have it, so just keep an ear out for it. Anyway, Alien Isolation takes place right before the video game. You are introduced to the, let me actually bring this back now, to the Vestipol station, and this is right after the alien was already released on the Sevastopol. We don't know how it got there. All we know was they got the flight log of the of Ripley's ship, right, which completely left me, and somehow they ended up getting an alien. I have to say one thing though. This is my first Dark Horse store digital comic. I really like the way they do
the way that
comic.
they set it up before the alien showed up was really. I thought the story was like really building up. Yeah,
it introduced you, and also we find out that the androids on the Sevastopol are corrupted. Basically, they all hell's breaking loose on the Sevastopol. So now they're basically killing off any of the any humans or stuff like that. So they're screwing up also. And in this book there are several mini stories. The first story is Pins. It introduces you to a character called Marshall Waits. I don't know if any of these characters will end up in the game. I haven't played the game yet. The game comes out tomorrow. We will start playing the game tomorrow, but for right now I have no clue about any of these characters. So for those of you in Australia and anywhere else who already have the game, who got it a week earlier than us, you might know. We don't in America yet. So Marshall Watts is doing the detective work. He's putting these pins in this map of all the people that have disappeared or died due to this monster, which they don't know it's alien. But anyway, you can show some internal artwork because the artist actually is...
But we do get introduced to the characters of Turner, Watts, Garcia, and Harris.
I don't know if it's Watts or Waits because it's W-A-I-T-S. But anyway, they're looking into the alien. They're trying to find him. The marshals are trying to find the alien and kill it, so this way it stops killing all the people on the ship, on the station. They find the alien, and basically they all die except for Marshall.
The artwork is beautiful. I have to admit that. It's just, like, when I was reading that, I was like it's breathtaking because it's just so like the game. Well, like the game in the movie because you can actually like see it happening, and as the issue continues, now they're looking for the alien because it escaped, and it's on the upper part of the ship, so they're trying to find out where it is.
Right, and then now we're going into another story arc, which is from another crew member of the Sevastopol. It's called a, oh god, what was it called? A decent man. This guy was a decent man, he had a shop, you know, you get his whole backstory, and then the alien happened. And now he's basically hiding out. He heard his neighbor die, and he freaks out. He sees this thing coming down the hallway. He ends up shooting before looking, and he ends up killing one of the other crew members of the Sevastopol. He ends up taking the guns and running. All throughout all the stories, the androids are watching, or an android is watching through the computer monitors in the system. We get introduced to another character. It's called A Warm Place. He's having some freaky kind of... At first we believe he's awake.
Was like, whoa.
But then we find out that he's dreaming, and it turns out, spoiler alert, he's in the grasp of a face hugger. So basically he's being implanted with an alien. Then we go back to the guy from A Decent Man, and he comes face to face with the android. Spoiler, the android kills him, but then Marshall Waite shows up and destroys the android. And that's where the book ends, and you get a nice little Sevastopol picture where it says, "Don't get left behind, invest now." And then, of course, you get the poster for the actual video game, Alien Isolation.
Yeah, so basically this comic book is leading up to what happens before the video game.
It leads into the video game.
Well, it leads into it, but it's giving you like a prologue and stuff like that. But it's really amazing.
I left out a lot of dialogue, but at the same time I wanted to give you guys as much on the book as possible, because it's not like you can actually go out and purchase this book. But for those of you that did pre-order the game, it's a really good book. I thought this would be a nice little addition to Horror Corner. All in all, the artwork was beautiful. The story's written by Dan Abnett. For those of you that know Dan Abnett, he's done several comics for DC and Marvel. The artwork is really, really nice. It works really nice with this book. If Dark Horse ever does decide to release this book as a digital book, maybe for 99 cents or whatever, I would definitely recommend it, because it was really nice. You never know, maybe they'll add this comic book. It was a 24-page book. Maybe they'll add it to a art book with Alien Isolation, the game, or somewhere. If you see it, if you're interested in the book and you're like, well, I don't know about the comic, guys, I can give you guys a strong 4 out of 5 stars for this book. It's a prologue, so really...
I give it a 4.5 out of 5.
The reason I take a star away is it's a prologue, but at the same time the story is strong. You get a good backstory. If you, like myself, tomorrow going into the new game, you now have a strong
understanding of what's going on.
Yeah, you have a setup for what's actually going on. Even though we all know what's going on and we all know what the game entails, now you have a strong backstory setting up the Sevastopol for when you arrive and the game actually begins. So all in all, a really enjoyable book. Again, if you did actually get your hands on a copy of it because you pre-ordered Alien Isolation, let us know in the comments below what you guys thought of the book. I really enjoyed it. I thought the artwork was definitely really nice, and it's a really good setup for the game, especially for myself. I've been waiting for that perfect Alien game, and Colonial Marines was kind of a letdown. Not really a big letdown, but it definitely, from the demo that they gave, was a bit of a lackluster final product. But Alien Isolation is leaving a huge amount of promise, so I'm looking forward to actually getting my hands on the game. And I really am enjoying the Alien comic books themselves through Fire and Stone and everything else. So all in all, a really good book.
Absolutely.
So, anything you'd like to add before?
No, like, really amazing artwork and a great story that sets up for the video game. It's really highly recommended you check it out so you can know what to expect or what's going to be expected in the new
What I like is they keep the alien very elusive. He's there, but then he disappears and you don't see him for a while.
Well, isn't that kind of like how the aliens were in the movies?
The first movie.
The first one, yeah. That's what I was referring to. Yeah.
This game is supposed to give you a feeling of the very first movie.
And then it gets into more...
Right.
Yeah.
So until next time, everybody, don't forget to check out Comic Related, Comic Frontline, Zone 4 Podcast, and Frontline Gaming Zone. Together we are your #1 source for comic related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. And until next time, everybody, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and we'll see you guys in the next review.
Later, everybody.
What do you mean later, everybody? You're the one that's got to turn the camera. You're the cameraman.
I have to go behind the camera. Oh, that's right. I forgot.
See you guys next time.